Alright, kids. It's time to do this shit for real. Because we did fuck all last stream. It was a little embarrassing. Not really. Some fights are just, like, really hard to calc. But funny enough, like, almost immediately after I went offline, I looked at a different, like, option for my, opener, like my lead. And I think I found something that works a little better. Hannah looked at it, and I got like most of the way through the line, and she kind of helped bring it home. So, here's what we are looking at. I should actually write it down. Also, I need to confirm something. Garchomp versus Gyarados. Oh yeah, wow, Gyarados does like no damage to Garchomp. That's insane. Nice. Okay. And then I assume Garchomp needs Dragon Fang. Yep. And then Electrode. Can Electrode do it with Magnet? Seems dubious. Hold on. Of course, Hannah's not here right now, so I can't ask. Garchomp's bottom end is only 48%. Like, even heart scaling it doesn't fix that problem. Girl, what was your thought process? I mean, I suppose if Gyarados, like, waterfalls into it. Oh, that's probably it, actually. Yeah, because Garchomp stays in for a round, Gyarados would waterfall into it, proccing Rough Skin. Okay. So, let's get this written out. So, first things first, we open Roserade into Masquerain. Roserade barely doing exactly 50% of Masquerain's HP in a single hit. We don't care if we accidentally kill Masquerain too early, vis-a-vis like we couldn't even crit and Sludge Bomb poison kill. But yeah. So, we are going to open with Roserade. We're also going to equip Rose with a Lumberry instead of a Cherry Berry. So, we are going to 2-hit KO with Sludge, not Sludge Blom, Sludge Bomb. So that is step 1. Step 2 is Masquerain will get up Sticky Web. It can't click Stun Spore on us because we are a Grass type. Grass types are immune to Spore-based moves. But because Roserade will be guaranteed to be at full HP, hold on, let me get that set as a Lumberry properly. Next in, we show a potential one-hit KO to Rotom. Porygon does more damage to us with Ice Beam than we do to it with Leaf Storm. Same for Gyarados, same for Togekiss, but notably since neither Gyarados nor Togekiss are able to KO us, it will go to the first thing that we don't show kill to, which is Porygon. It skips over Rotom because of the whole Sludge Bomb thing. So Porygon comes in. Now the thing is, because we aren't statused, Porygon has a 9 out of 10 chance to use Thunder Wave. If Porygon clicks Ice Beam, it only becomes problematic if Ice Beam crits, and even then, we would then need to get hit by a second crit later to cause a problem. So it is a 1 in 160 chance for us to get hit by and crit by Ice Beam. Thankfully, status doesn't matter, we are holding a Lumberry, but we are going to stay in against Porygon, notably because our defense is worse than our special defense. It gets a boost to its physical attack, which is its worst attack stat. Hi Watermelon, welcome to stream. Also, hi Alp, I don't know if I have acknowledged you yet. We are going to click Toxic into Porygon. Once you click Toxic on something, it stops using Recover. It stops using healing moves in general, I think, except for maybe Rest. So ideally, Porygon clicks Thunder Wave. We take it, Lumberry heals it off. We have a Lumberry just in case we get hit with Ice Beam and get frozen. because obviously getting frozen would be very bad for us. Once that happens, we will then swap to Bascu Legion, who takes basically no damage from Ice Beam. We are going to give Bascu Legion a Citrus Berry to help it live for longer. We kind of don't care if Bascu Legion gets frozen, because Porygon does so little damage to us, we are just able to stall it out while it dies to Toxic. And once Porygon dies, we always show a fast kill to Rotom Mow with Leaf Storm, potentially Discharge, potentially I think basically 0% chance that it's ever hidden Power Ground. But yeah, so we should always be showing a kill to Leaf Storm. Now the thing is, Sticky Web is on the field, and that is still problematic. So we are going to equip Eldegoss with a Flame Orb. We are doing this so that way Eldegoss comes in and then can't be subject to Thunder Wave. We are also hoping that Bascu Legion gets status by Porygon, which is likely because Porygon does have Thunder Wave. We want to get statused so that way Rotom doesn't see that it has status on us, but even then, Rotom should always see a kill with Leaf Storm. It's maybe a little problematic if it clicks Discharge. It does less damage to Eldegoss, but it has a chance to paralyze. We have Flame Orb, so that way we can status ourselves with the less inconvenient status first. So, we give Eldegoss Flame Orb. We're going to swap in. We are going to click Synthesis until it, like, you know, our HP goes up, because like a critical hit Leaf Storm can still do a chunk of damage, especially if we're burned. So we're gonna like Synthesis 2 or 3 times. We're going to click 2 Rapid Spins. We could maybe even make it a Rapid Spin and an Energy Ball, it doesn't matter. But we want to get at least 1 Rapid Spin off, so that way we clear the hazards on the field. Every time Rotom hits us, it is dropping its own speed. It has a white herb. It won't take long for us to chew through that. Once Rotom is at least 1 stat stage lower, Roserade becomes faster than it. So we want to Rapid Spin. We want to make sure we're counting its Leaf Storms because we don't want it to click Discharge when we do our next swap. But we're just going to like Rapid Spin, Synthesis, Rapid Spin, Synthesis. We have to get at least 2 Rapid Spins off to make sure we do enough damage to Rotom for our next thing. We are then going to swap back to Roserade, who can then takes basically no damage from anything. Ideally, Rotom will be at -6 special attack, so as long as it doesn't crit, like... Hold on, why is it? Oh, I probably said it's regular attack. There we go, yeah. We take like 3% from Leaf Storm. This only becomes problematic if we get crit by Leaf Storm. Because if we get crit by Leaf Storm, we take 18%, which would then guarantee bait in Togekiss, potentially on... Yeah, I think guaranteed on Air Slash. It never goes for Nasty Plot because it sees that we fast 2-hit kill it. But ideally, as long as we haven't taken damage anywhere else, which we shouldn't have because Porygon hasn't hit us. And the thing is, if Porygon hits us, we're also fine. Because damage from Porygon should drop us low enough to show Earthquake kill to Gyarados, which is good. So what we want is for Gyarados to come onto the field. Because of Leaf Storm, we showed a fast 2-hit KO, so it won't be able to go for Dragon Dance. It's going to click Earthquake. We are going to swap to Garchomp. Garchomp is equipped with the Dragon Fang. We barely take any damage from Earthquake. Garchomp notably also shows fast 2-hit KO with Dual Chop. And what's going to happen after this is we want Gyarados to waterfall into us. We click Dual Chop. We outspeed. We could kill it, but instead of doing that, we are going to get Electrode Hisui on the field. Hi, Leica. Welcome to Stream Hunt. We're going to swap in on any of Gyarados' moves. None of them kill, even if they crit. And we are going to get the KO with Magnet-boosted Thunderbolt. Now, we are doing this because the last thing on their team is Togekiss. It doesn't matter what move Togekiss clicks here, because once it comes in, Electrode with Magnet into Volt Switch, 34.5 damage minimum, is able to Volt Switch into Arcanine, who outspeeds Togekiss, and with Rock Slide, do we need Life Orb or can we do a Heartstone? 68.2, 34.5, I think that works. Yeah, with just Hearthstone. Either way, we then bring in Arcanine. Even if we get hit by like highest damage critical hit Aura Sphere, we outspeed Secure KO with Rock Slide. There is potentially a version of this line where Roserade takes a little bit of damage, but not enough to properly bait in Gyarados. Because the idea is Roserade outspeeds Gyarados, Roserade outspeeds Togekiss. If we are at full HP, or have at least more than 138 HP, it'll always send in Gyarados because Togekiss doesn't see a kill. Otherwise, we need to take enough damage to drop us below 60.3%, which should always happen if we get hit by Ice Beam, because it does a minimum of 40. The only world where this line kind of goes off the rails is if Porygon gets us with Thunder Wave instead of Ice Beam, and then Rotom crits Leaf Storm. And even then, I believe the way Hannah and I looked at this is Togekiss comes in, it's never clicking Aura Sphere on Roserade, because if we had enough HP to make it click Aura Sphere, it just would have brought in Gyarados. So it's clicking either Air Slash or Flamethrower, which I believe the idea was to swap to Arcanine on one of those, bait Aura Sphere into Electrode, and then Volt Switch back to Arcanine. So we take an Aura Sphere, does like a chunk of percent, and then when we go to fight Gyarados in the end game, we just raw swap to Garchomp, beat it in the 1v1. So I believe it's like slightly less consistent that way, but not super dangerous. I believe it makes Arcanine vulnerable to potentially getting like crit multiple times. But this isn't a crit machine Togekiss, this is a flinch machine Togekiss. Darling, have you made a blog post? I haven't made a blog post about me going live for Run and Bun in a minute. Definitely something I've been slacking on. One of my things look like shit today. Did they? I must have been locked in. Well, I mean, they might have done it while I was at my desk. Oh, goodness. The wife has delivered me food. Chat, I'm so mortified, by the way. So I've mentioned that I'm currently playing in a D&D campaign with some friends over Discord. And for fun, we've been recording our sessions. Specifically, I've been recording them. And I've been uploading them to YouTube as like unlisted videos, just so we have like a little campaign diary, basically. And I didn't realize last stream. So the thing is, there are sounds. I know I just paused the music on accident. There are sounds that won't get picked up by Discord. They will get filtered out. But because it's recording directly from my microphone, not my Discord, it heard me munching chicken nuggets for like a solid 20 minutes at the start of the VOD. And I would like to apologize to all of you for having to deal with me doing that. Unfortunately,
just don't talk with your mouth full.
she's mean to me.
You love talking with your mouth.
I'm a live streamer. Talking's part of the job. Anyways. Yeah, so we are going to 2-hit KO with Sludge Bomb. Swap to Pori. Use Toxic. Swap to Bascue. Equip Bask with Citrus Berry. So swap to Bask. And honestly, just kind of like, yeah, click like, I don't want to click Superpower into it. I mean, it doesn't have any physical moves. I suppose technically there's no downside to clicking Superpower into it. Click Liquidation to drop its defense. Yeah. Spam Liquidation. So yeah. Until KO. Swap to Rotom. Sorry. Roto M. Because it's Rotom. Swap to Elda. Equip Elda with Flame Orb. So swap to Elda. Use Synthesis. Use R Spin. Use Synthesis. Use R Spin. Use Synthesis. Swap to Rose. KO with S-Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. We need to make sure that we don't run Porygon or Rotom dry of Leaf Storms. It has 8 of them because it's its first move slot. Like, it does the least damage to Roserade, and Discharge can paralyze. Swap to Yer. Guillermo del Do. Swap to Gark. Equip Gark with Dragon Fang. Swap to Gark. Use Dual Shop. Swap to Elec. KO with T-Volt. Equip Elec with Magnet. Okay. Swap to Toge. V switch to Arca. Equip Arca with L-Orb. Le-Orb. I'm genuinely wondering if I actually just want to put the Life Orb on Electrode instead of Arcanine. Like, Life Orb, 48.4. It makes Gyarados a little more consistent if it decides it doesn't want to Waterfall into Garchomp. Yeah, we live that. But then we died at 2 rounds of Life Orb Tick. So maybe not. Okay. So, Hardstone. 68%, 34%. And if I understand math, it's 102%. I'm going to confer with Hannah. Down the line. I just wanna do magnet and hard stone for elect and arca. Yeah. Because in a situation where Togekiss comes in 4th instead of 5th, if we do the whole Arcanine swaps to Electrode, swaps to Arcanine situation, it could get a little dicey. Because Arcanine, like if it gets crit in certain places, it could potentially die to Life Orb Recoil. And if Electrode gets crit by Earthquake, it definitely dies to Life Orb Chip. At least I'm like 90% certain. But yeah, I think that's the line. So let's actually hop into the game and get that team set up, and I'll see if Hannah responds to me before then. Load ROM, run and bun. Oop, game's muted. Anyways, how's y'all's Thursday going? Y'all having a good time? Having a good day? Getting ready for the holiday? Oh, hey Volt Flare. Oh shit, that's right. Game Awards are going on right now, aren't they? Anything interesting? I am hoping that the new Larian game is exciting. Why is my phone buzzing? One sec. I haven't been watching, but I'm hearing good things for people. Nice. BT Dubs. April. Leica. Make a post so I can replug it for you? Okay, give me a second. Hold on. Making a post under duress. About. Gotta scroll back so far to find my Pokemon Run and Bun image. Since prior to the new idiot. We've been playing Run and Bun longer than we've had Cedar, I believe. Okay, that's the Talon screenshot, so it's older than that. Oh, you nasty bitch boy. There's Famfi, my final message. Saved the world. There it is! I need my image for the Invincible meme. BT Dubs, I am leaving this on in the background while Vivi games. She's on a mission to catch a Tepig. Godspeed, Vivian. We're at flying 4-tree city gym and Gellant will detonate the bomb underneath my house if I don't make a post for it to bump. Come hang out. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I just gotta get the link to the stream. Bada boom, bada bing. And then I do the thing where I tag Twitch, Transfan, Trans, Small Streamer, Run and Bun, Pokemon, Pokemon, Run and Bun, Nuzlocke. Alright, honey bun, I posted it. Thank you, Laika. I know you only have my best interests at heart with this one. God, I really wish I had Hannah in chat while I do this fight. Like, I believe I fully understand how it works, but she's the one who cooked out the, like, very ending line of figuring out that Garchomp should be our Gyarados fighting machine. Grab Pari. Grab Garchomp. Grab Circumfery. And Arcanine. Like, look at our Ulara rep. Look at her. Look at her. She's big and scary. Big honkin' baby. She'll kill you. Don't you misunderstand. She'll kill you. Notably, plus attack nature. IVs are kind of so-so, but like decent special defense, okay defense, even if it's a decreasing nature. But like, plus attack nature on this thing is gargantuan. Okay. It should be fine. It should be chill. It should be fine. It should be chill. Give a Rose. A Lumberry. Give Diosa. A Citrosa. Give Pari. The Florb. Actually, is it under regular items? No. Give Varley the Defang. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Not the Floor Orb. The Flame Orb. But I have this really weird habit where, like, all of the Garchomps that I catch are female. Like, without fail. Hold on, I just gotta save that. Save something really quickly. 1 second. There's a person I need to DM. Okay, anyways. Who are we on? We are on Circumfery. Good sir, we need the magnet. Anyways. And a hard stone for a good boy. Am I afraid? Yeah, a little bit. This line feels the most loosey-goosey that I've done in a long time. Any line where it's like, oh, April, okay, you might need to, like, stall like leaving a Pokemon and stall damage for a little bit or something. Like, it's just using Toxic Stall without like a thing that can guaranteed roost, potentially getting Gyarados or whatchamacallit, Togekiss in fourth. There's just a lot that make this fight scary. And I'm unfond of that fact. Okay. So, thankfully it's not too complicated to start. Okay. Checking the team. Lumberry, Citrus Berry, Flame Orb, Dragon Fang, Magnet, Hardstone. Alright. Fucking shit. Yeah, because Masquerain does not see a kill on Roserade, it has to go for Sticky Web turn 1. There is nothing that can be as heavily prioritized at it. 1 second. Oh, message back from Hannah. Lefties. Oh my god. Togekiss has leftovers. I nearly forgot. Okay, so we do want to get... Hold on. Do need leftovers on Arca. Not leftovers. Life Orb. Good catch. Literal seconds from starting the fight. Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah. So I think we still want it more on Arcanine, because Arcanine's only ever attacking once. And I think in the situation where Togekiss comes in first, because we'll have Roserade on the field, it should be able to, like, safely swap to Arcanine on a move that doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, I think Arcanine's never in danger from holding Life Orb. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Hannah, thanks for that. You caught me right on the line, babe. Yeah, okay. Give that to Hamilton. Because, yeah, I don't believe there's ever a scenario where Life Orb would cause Hamilton to get killed. Okay. I just finished watching a show with the family. Glad I made it. Sorry to, like, interrupt your life. Thank you for helping. Okay. Yeah, no, I was wondering, I'm like, oh, I don't think I need Life Orb. I know Hannah mentioned that we do, but let me just confirm that. So, in comes Masquerade. In comes Rose. Rose's attack gets dropped, that doesn't matter. Masquerain is going to set up Sticky Web's turn 1. It has, a Focus Sash, so we cannot one-hit KO it. That being said, Sludge Bomb does exactly 50% of its HP minimum. In comes Sticky Web. Notably, the turn that Sticky Web gets used does not actually lower the speeds currently on the, or lower the speeds of the things currently on the field. We outspeed by 3 points and can secure KO. Okay. There is a 9 out of 10 chance that Porygon clicks Thunder Wave. There is a 1 out of 10 chance that Porygon clicks Ice Beam. We are only in trouble if Porygon clicks Ice Beam and lands a critical hit, so a 1 in 600 chance. We are going to click Toxic. Thunder Wave. Okay. That's the first RNG check of the fight. We heal from paralysis. Ideally, Porygon clicks Thunder Wave again into Diosa, because we want the thing that's currently fighting Porygon to become statused. So we are going to now swap to Diosa, who only takes at most 13% from Porygon's Ice Beam. Not even actually, 12.9%. So, swap to Diosa. Drops her speed, doesn't matter. Thunder Wave, perfect. Okay, that means that Eldegoss is guaranteed getting burned instead of paralyzed. We're just gonna click Liquidation. Technically, Superpower does more damage, but I don't want to fuck with the math. Like, we're just waiting for it to die from Toxic. Any additional damage we do from attacks is just cherries. Hell, we can't even be frozen because we're paralyzed. ¿Quieres café, mi esposa? Sí. Gracias. It's so cool being in multiracial marriage because I get to pick up on, like, I get to slowly pick up on little context clues about language. I'm like, I understand what that means. It's, would you like a coffee, my wife? Okay. First thing in line on their team that sees a kill on Diosa is Rotom. Does it see Discharge? 182. No, we are barely above the range where it would click Discharge. So it's always going for Leaf Storm turn 1, which is the best thing we could see it click. So in comes Motom. We are going to swap to Eldegoss. It is going to click Leaf Storm because we are already paralyzed. Pari is equipped with the Flame Orb, so that way she will burn herself. This is very important. Was caught in Sticky Web, does not matter. Rotom uses Leaf Storm. I believe it's going to proc Cotton Down before it procs its special attack drop. Critical hit! Scary. That was, well, technically any critical hit from Rotom is scary, but that is definitely the scariest one. Okay. We become burned. We are going to click Synthesis. It cannot kill us with another crit. So that was one Leaf Storm. This is Leaf Storm number 2. Yeah, you're right. They both procced before the White Herb. So, I don't know. Thankfully, we're going to stay in long enough for Rotom to bottom out its special attack anyways. Okay, we are now going to click Rapid Spin to clear hazards. Or do we Synthesis again? We have one Flex turn here. Rapid Spin. Because this is the turn where it will then become slower than us because of Cotton Down. Good. We didn't get crit, we're fine. Special attack harshly fell. Cotton Down drops its speed. I believe that was number 4. Sticky Web is gone. We boost our speed. We are now definitely faster than Rotom. We are going to click Synthesis. Just in case Rotom crits, because then it ignores all of the stat drops. Like that. Special attack harshly fell. Okay. So let me count my PP to confirm. So we swapped in 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5, Rapid Spin, 7, I think. Happy to have this as a background enjoyment while I write up Felice's family backstory for Will for no particular reason. Ooh! But yeah, Hannah, I'm not crazy, right? We used Synthesis 2 turns, Rapid Spin 1 turn, and the turn we swapped, that's 4 turns of it clicking Leaf Storm. So it should still have 4 PP left. So clicking Synthesis is 1, 2, swapping to Roserade is 3. We still have a little flex time. Yeah, we're fine. We want a Synthesis just in case it manages to land a high roll crit. Okay. It's no longer dropping its special attack, so it is in fact minimized. We're gonna click Rapid Spin. Okay. 2 hits of Burned Rapid Spin do a minimum of 7.2% to Rotom. Sludge Bomb does 96.3 minimum. So, Sludge Bomb now always kills Rotom. Now, this is the next danger point of the fight. If Roserade gets critically hit by Leaf Storm, things get a little scarier, essentially. We're gonna swap to Rose. Come on, no crit. No crit, okay. Okay, I think we're good. We kill it with Sludge Bomb. Because we don't have low enough health to show Togekiss a kill, it is going to be Gyarados in next. Thank you, my love. Because Gyarados does more damage to us than we do to it, and it is next in team order. Okay. In comes Gyarados. Because of Leaf Storm, we show it a fast 2-hit KO. It doesn't know to account for the fact that Leaf Storm drops her own stats. For that reason, it's not going to Dragon Dance. It might just go for Thunder Wave. I think there's actually a very high chance that it goes for Thunder Wave here. That would be our best case scenario. Otherwise, it's going to go for Earthquake. Not awful, just a little worse. We would prefer to see it go for Thunder Wave. We swap to Varley. Thunder Wave, perfect. We're immune. Now, against Varley, under pretty much all circumstances, it sees that Waterfall does more damage than Earthquake. We want it to use Waterfall, so that way it takes a little bit of Rough Skin recoil. We're going to Dual Chop. Or if we just crit with either of these. Ooh, brought it to yellow, nice. Okay, and it Waterfalled. I think that officially confirms that we do win this fight. It's going to click Waterfall again. We are going to swap to Hisuian Electrode. Dearest Sir Comfrey. He's terrifying in bed, so we call him Sir Comfreak. I'm sorry I said that, chat. Oh, hey, static, neat. That is a thing that could happen. Okay. And now, even though it has a Walkenberry, Magnet makes it so Thunderbolt does at least 45% of max HP, getting the KO. When following, unsubbing, wiping my memory. You guys not a fan of Sir Comfreak? Why are you all kink-shaming him? Also, yes, Sir Comfrey. Sir Comfreak is they, them, or is he, him non-binary. Okay. Togekiss is, we show it too much damage with Thunderbolt, so it can't click Nasty Plot. Wouldn't even matter if it did. I believe it always clicks Flamethrower here. We are going to click Volt Switch. And we are going to use that Volt Switch to go into Hamilton. Flamethrower. It gets a little bit of healing. And thanks to our Life Orb, even after that leftovers, Rock Slide should be able to secure us the KO. And that's the ball game. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah, for helping me get just a little further to figure this bitch of a fight out. Oh, that sucked. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that is one of the 2 scariest fights of this gym that isn't flat out the gym leader. Kevin is seriously one of the hardest fights in the game up to this point. Yeah, no, he's a real bitch. And I feel like that was a nice collaborative effort. I still feel like even though you helped me get that last bit, I still definitely feel like I contributed quite a bit to figuring out the best leads for this fight. Also, notably, once again, we did not use up the optional citrus berry. We did use up the lumberry, that was mandatory, but definitely for the best. All right. With that being said, I'm going to put on the background music playlist and run to the restroom real quick because I need to use the restroom. Oh goodness, what is wrong with... Hold on. I'm learning more about my hotkeys. Not that. Hold on one second. Chat. We'll do that. Be right back.
Hello, chat. How are we today? Don't tell streamer I was here. She doesn't need to know. Rose, are we still reading our CP articles? I don't remember the number of the one I really like, but it's the it's like kind of an older one, I guess. It's like a water nymph girl. She like used to be really friendly, and some dude made her upset, and now she's like mean to people. How rude. Also, Hannah, thank you for helping my wife with the morning. She was very, she was having a hard time with it. She was very excited when you helped her. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm just trying to be quiet so she doesn't know I'm over here. Okay, I'm gonna disappear. If Rose is still in ad hell, tell her I love her. Okay, bye.
I return. Oh, what the fuck are we talking about? Boop. Boop. Found out yesterday I'm responsible for oh yeah, that's right. Gosh. Oop. I see my work box has been placed within my foot range. Go there for now, box. But yeah, look, it just really hurts to think that I nearly got my shit rocked by a guy named Expert Kevin. An expert at what? Being Kevin?
That's right.
Shit, dude. I didn't know my stepdad showed up to my Pokemon game to beat my ass.
Waiting for him to fucking, like, wake me up to the rollback.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that fight was pretty demonic. Fingers crossed the next one isn't as demonic. Okay, I see only 4 guys. Drizzle, Choice Scarf, do you just die to Electrode? You just die to Electrode, Lamau. You still set up Rain for free, but at least you die instantly. You probably die to a lot of things, actually. Yeah, Freeze Dry. Wild Charge. Well, Wild Charge is probably a little risky. He ain't no amateur Kevin. He's in the big leagues of Kevining. Thank you, Maeve. Also, May, I need to send you, I would ask permission to DM you, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Because I also sent it to Fia. Lamau. XD, even. But he's got a Choice Scarf. He's so cool. It's true. Undeniably, that Pelipper looks sick as fuck. He, however, does not have 235 speed Electrode Hisui. Okay, so we've got Picnicker Ashley. Picnicker Ashley. In Skong updates, I've officially made it to Act 3, by the way. I have fully completed the Hunter's Journal with all of the things you can encounter, which includes, like, getting the completed entries for all of them. I have found all of the memory lockets I could find. I maxed out my silk spools. I got all 9 masks that you can get up to Act 2. I did all quests, including all of the delivery quests. Don't know if them bitches count towards 100% completion, but let me tell you, I got them. One second. Beep, boop, bip. Okay. Leica, that also includes doing Parasite ending. It took me probably an hour to finally, like, get Grandmother Silk down for that, but I did in fact get the 2 mediocre endings. I assume we're far enough into this game's release cycle to where I can kind of openly talk about that shit, right? Damn, I could also... Well, I couldn't outspeed and kill Pelipper, actually, so never mind. Okay. Opens... Peli... And the nice thing about opening with Electrode is we get to Volt Switch into whatever we want to. Oh shit, it's Cat! Open with Elec. OHKO with T-Volt. Hell, I even 1-hit KO with Volt Switch, so I have the option of, if I need to, killing it with Volt Switch, swapping into a thing that baits in the thing I need in next. And I see a beast was redeemed. Boy, he escaped. You should be.
Oh, you got scared?
I couldn't get to Java. He escaped. Okay, fine. I let you down.
He's the most well-behaved I've ever seen that guy.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Beast. Creatura. La creatura. Okay. Also, chat, I just want you to know that I'm wearing, like, you can't see it because of my cardigan, but I am, in fact, wearing the cute, like, evening gown that I wore to our office Christmas party today. But I'm also wearing a beanie because my bangs look like shit, and PJ pants! Because I'm cold as fuck! And they're more comfortable to sit in. But I still wanted to look nice to present for you all, even though you can't see fucking any of it. La cardigan. Okay, anyways. So, kill Felipe with T-Bolt. Swap to... I imagine nothing on their team outspeeds us. Could be Deki Duki. Will definitely be at least Caesar. Hi, I am here. Hi, that house. Welcome. It is allegedly the first time you are here. How did you find us? Oh, are you one of the people? Hold on. Checking a thing.
One of the people?
Yeah, no, one of the Leica people.
Aww.
Well, congratulations, Leica. You have proved me wrong. Well, I'm not going to say you proved me wrong. I didn't think you were incapable of bringing someone in. But you did, in fact, prove that I should have made a post. Thank you for that, dear. Okay, bug bite, acrobatics. Oh, it's a kitty. I didn't know you associated with kitties, Leica. Scandalous. Why is that Golduck so fast? Holy shit. Thankfully we do more damage to it than it does to us. Hold on. Have to confirm. Pokemon is slower than the player, but OHKOs it and is not OHKO'd. It does not do that. Pokemon is faster than the player and deals more damage than it takes. It does not. So I believe it would be Caesar. Okay. Swap to Skeezor. We're baiting either Bug Bite or Acrobatics. Neither of which are too threatening. Volt switch into, like... If we take Acrobatics, though, we gotta make sure we have something that takes them both. And I do think it is just Arcanine. Yeah, Technician, Flying Gem. Because it'll Bullet Punch if we swap to Arcanine, but, like, that's fine. Because we can't risk getting dunked into the core of the Earth. Oh, I got the Tepig! Congrats, Vivi! Way to go. Okay. Yeah, like, we don't want to equip a Citrus Berry in case of Bug Bite. Probably just, like... Yeah. Man, I love having a fucking flying resist. Arcanine is, like, shockingly a defensive demon. Okay. Swap to Skeezor. Worst case scenario, if we get double crit, something like that, and we're definitely baiting in. We're definitely baiting in Golduck because it sees a fast kill, likely with Surf. Okay, so whip to Squiz. V switch to Arca. KO with F Blitz. Swap to Gold. It's never going for hypnosis. It's going for... Is there a chance? Yeah, I think there's a chance it goes for... Psyshock if we get, like, double crit, but... Just gotta make sure our answer covers both fronts. Hypnosis is annoying. We need something that doesn't die too fast and kills. Hey, Elgas, how well can you tank this thing? You know what? If you drop its speed... I suppose I could actually also just, like, give a thing... Ooh. There's a lamp over there that just went out. Yeah, I suppose what I could do is the old give wall rain a flame orb trick. Though we would have to take a lot of hits. So, ideally we want something that gets a one-hit KO. There is also the option of just swapping back to Electrode. Like, it's going for Surf, maybe Psyshock. We hard swap back to Electrode, Volt switch to something that can kill. It would kind of be a range for if we actually show Golduck's Psyshock, though. Also, I don't believe Psyshock has any secondary effect. I believe it's just attacks defense. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Oh, but yeah, that house, Resident Kitty, if you're still here. Well, actually, not just one Resident Kitty. We also have Skibop. Hi, Skitty. Welcome back. How's Cox? Fire Rock's really nice defensive typing for a game where you get to play in the lines. Yeah, that's really kind of the thing, right? It's like how Togekiss being, dies to, any ground type move is actually kind of a bonus, because it's always baiting the attacks you want on it. Are you familiar with Run and Bun? Is what I was going to ask before I got distracted doing an ippy sippy. Oh shit, I just heard the Twitch jingle. Well, thank you very much for the follow, that house. Hope you're enjoying Kit Kat. Alright. That's right, man. I keep forgetting you're cat-coded. Because you're... Hold on, wait. Is that a new development? Because I always thought you were, werewolf. I thought you were fucking... The big butch wolf. I've done a little Renegade Platinum and watched the Nuzlocke contents of various difficulty hacks, but I've never played Run and Bun. Well, Run and Bun's kind of a different beast. Exactly, extreme typings with huge weaknesses and resistances are the best. Cat that turns into a werewolf is admittedly a pretty funny aesthetic. Non-derogatory. So, I suppose the only potential issue I could see is... giving... Oh no, I didn't even notice Ice Beam. Okay, yeah. Electrode's always taking damage and then baiting Ice Beam. Almost guaranteed. There's a chance it doesn't, but... Because, I don't want to risk getting crit by Psyshock. Otherwise, I would say let's give Electrode Life Orb to kind of fiddle with its HP values a little. But, yeah. I could... Oh, wait a second. We are not faster than the Golduck. I think I just kind of assumed that because Electrode is insane. Okay. We could add a link to that chain, though. Damn, Eldegoss, you do fucking Insano mode damage. Nice. If I used Eldegoss as a pivot, I do get 1 free speed drop on it. Which does then make it slower than Electrode. We would just have to make sure that Eldegoss takes enough damage to not bait Hypnosis. Unless we gave... Why must there be a war? Oh, the great war between Catgirls and Puppy Girls have got to be on Team Catgirl, so I have learned. Huh, I didn't understand. I didn't know the werewolf thing was a recent development. Well. I was gonna say, hold on, Hannah, is this where you make your public declaration as to which side you're on? I'll admit, I wasn't expecting the problem move on this Golduck, or I wasn't expecting the problem Pokemon on this team to be Golduck. Rain, right. Because, like... yeah, we get Eldegoss in the field. We get Decidueye. Ew, Overgrowth, Starfberry, Brave Bird substitute. I hate that. Have you barked in chat, Hannah? I feel like I'm just learning this about you. I'm trying to think, like, do we do some swapping around to get, like, 2 procs off on, Cotton Down? To let, like, Roserade OHKO it? That baits Brave Bird on, Decidueye. I think Brave Bird on Decidueye into Talonflame, assuming we have a Citrus Berry, means we never die to crit. Yeah. 80 minus 25 is... 55? Hold on. 76? Yeah, 55. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate this plan, I think. So it would be... swap to Eldegoss. On Surf or Psyshock. I don't think Eldegoss is safe enough to properly get in twice is the annoying thing. Hannah, does being a dark type make you immune to hypnosis? I'm shocked how difficult to answer this thing is. I don't think so? Okay. I think Basculegion beats it in the 1v1. Because once it uses up its Psyshock, but once it uses up its Psyshock, we no longer have access to Poltergeist. Yeah, because it can still hypno us. Man, I'm really missing Haunch Crow right now, chat. Getting to be immune to fucking sleep moves was awesome. Because the thing is, if we gave Eldegoss like a sticky barb, Dog sitting in the morning. Well, thanks for hanging out, Maeve. Catch you on the flip side. Man, if only I could paralyze this guy. Still does way too much damage even without the psychic gem. Okay. What I could maybe go for is swap to Eldegoss on what is most likely Surf, and even if it's Psyshock, it's okay. We're then always baiting Ice Beam, or potentially Hypnosis. But if we give Eldegoss a Flame Orb, he might take a little too much damage, though. But I'm thinking, like, we swap to Eldegoss on Surf, drop its speed by 1, swap to something that takes Ice Beam well, and then baits Surf. Likely Basculegion, though it doesn't necessarily need to be. And ideally we do the swap to something that has, like, the Flame Orb and can live the hit. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I hadn't reset that. Okay, so something that tanks Ice Beam or Psyshock, which honestly, like, probably Greninja. Yeah. Greninja takes both perfectly, and then rebaits Surf. And then what I'm thinking is, we give Greninja the Flame Orb, so Greninja either gets put to sleep by Hypnosis, or it burns itself so it won't go for Hypnosis either way. It then goes for Surf. We swap back to Eldegoss, At this point, at -2, we're likely baiting Ice Beam again. We swap back to Greninja, swap to Hisuian Electrode. Well, actually, no, we swap to Greninja and then we just raw swap to Roserade. Because it's never going to click Psyshock into Greninja, it's immune, and it won't click Hypnosis because Greninja's already statused. And now that it's down to stat stages, we're able to click Magical Leaf. Then in comes Decidueye, clicking Brave Bird. We can swap to Talonflame. If we give it a Citrus Berry, a high roll Brave Bird, or a critical hit Brave Bird will not do enough damage to then kill us to our own Brave Bird recoil. I think she's a solid strat. And like, its minimum recoil to itself is 14.1%. Our minimum damage is 89.4. Dioso wants to swim swiftly. You are correct. Oh shit, actually, yeah. Comes in on Poltergeist, or comes in, kills with Poltergeist. All we gotta do is give it a, yeah, shit, wait. Hold on. Give Diosa a Muscle Band. Never take enough damage from Brave Bird to be an issue. I do not hate this. That Starfberry definitely isn't getting used up because it's not going to hurt itself enough to do it. Starfberry procs at, I think, 25%. Starf. Raises a random stat by 2. Yeah, 1 1/4 or less. Okay. I don't think this plan is too bad. And assuming we don't... Yeah, the scary thing is getting hit by Psyshock on Eldegoss. That would be the scariest thing to have happen. But since we don't need Flame Orb, actually, if we get crit by Psyshock, yeah, never mind. We're perfectly safe because we can just have a Citrus Berry. And then the goal is to ideally have enough HP after 2 Surfs to always bait Ice Beam or Psyshock. Yeah, I suppose the only situation could potentially be, like, swapping to Greninja could be awkward. But if we're baiting all 3 moves, we could potentially, like, swap to someone else first. Because, like, it's only ever clicking Psyshock if Surf, or if, like, Caesar crits Arcanine twice. And we need Greninja to make sure that Roserade has the safe swap. But the nice thing is that when Eldegoss is on the field, Golduck is very likely to click Hypnosis. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'd have to suffer a lot of really untimely crits. And, like, 2 crit Surfs is 90% minus 25, 70, 60. Should be 65%. Which means, as long as we only ever get hit by Surf, if we get crit twice, I believe with the Citrus Berry, we never show Golduck Surf when swapping to Greninja. So I believe that's good. We give Roserade an Asper Berry just in case something happens on the Greninja swap. I'm tempted to say Lum, honestly. But no, it would never click Hypnosis on a swap out of Greninja. Okay. So, swap to Golduck. Swap to Elda. And actually, versus Caesar, I think as long as we give Arcanine a freaking Citrus Berry, it never does enough damage to bait Psyshock on Golduck. We might even only need Norin Berry if we get, like, double crit. Like, let me take a look at the worst case scenario. Crit Acrobatics into Crit Bullet Punch. So, 229 minus 109 minus 98. It's 22 plus a quarter of its max HP. 229 divided by 4 is 57. So plus 57 comes out to 79. Golduck sees its highest roll on Psyshock is 77. Yeah. So give Arcanine Citrus Berry. We never have to worry about Psyshock on Golduck. It's always Surf. Okay. I think we've got it. So swap to Elda. Swap to Gren. Swap to Elda. Swap to Garen. Swap to Rose. OHKO with Maleef. Maleefy. Swap to Decky. Swap to Bask. KO with Poltergeist. Hell, wait. Oh yeah, Poltergeist KOs from full HP. It's using Brave Bird. We actually don't even need the Muscle Band. So yeah, we can commit Basque Legion as an extra potential pivot. So, like, swap to Basque Legion, bait Psyshock, pivot to Greninja, bait Surf into Rose. And that means that we can afford to give Basque Legion a Lumberry just in case something happens. It shouldn't need it, but it can have it. Export, import. Because, like, yeah, Decidueye only does a max of 66.5. It could maybe be an issue. And my last nug. Okay. Equip Elect with Magnet. Equip Arca with Citrus Berry. Equip Arca and Elda with Citrus Berry. Equip Ren with F Orb. Equip Rose with Zoom Tag. Asper Berry. Equip Bask with Lumberry. Okay. That should do it. You got a bless you from Turtle. Also, hi Turtle. Mint Mod, could I bug you for one final thing this stream? Or are you too... It is right there.
Give me 1 second.
Bless.
Just got that.
Thank you.
Christmas is funny this year.
Oh?
The bonus points, we don't have to do anything with my family Christmas
Okay, that's officially confirmed?
time. So we get to actually, like...
We can...
We'll make a nice little...
Ooh. And hell, that means that even, like, before, dinner at, like, Kay's, we can, like, still go to my mom's to hang out for a little bit. Or, if we can't get things with my dad Christmas Eve, we could do Christmas morning with him.
That's also true. Because Christmas Eve, we are doing one thing, it's just not going to be
Got it?
Godfathers.
Where's that?
Also the usual town, not doxing myself.
Yeah, no, hold on. Sorry about that, chat. Okay. So, let's get the gear we gerped. You know, now that I think about it... Walrein would have to take too many hits. It would still need to, like, survive 3 hits from Golduck and Flame Orb Burn. Yeah, not worth. Okay, so we need Updatter. What's Updatter, Leica? Or are you saying with the Felice lore? I have written nearly 1K words of Felice family background. Oh, golly. You know, honestly, I've been wondering if Felice family was going to actually matter in this incarnation of the character. So, good to know. I think it's really funny how in this fight we are literally using almost the exact same team of Pokemon we did in the last one. It's just really cool. Welcome back, Soul. Okay. We're just gonna leave you with that magnet. Bag that. Take that. Give it to Soul. Just confirming Golduck does, yeah, 22.6%. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about getting, like, double Ice Beam crit. Especially because, yeah, the second time, it doesn't matter what move we bet on Golduck into Roserade, because it'll never click Psyshock. We only need to make sure that it clicks Surf the first time. So, we are giving Citrus Berries to Arcanine and Eldegoss. Out of curiosity, Hannah, are there any more citrus refills in the game, or have we gotten our last one? I need to know if I need to start being like a little extra cautious with these. We need a Lumberry for Basculegion. And that's only in case something goes wrong. And an Asperberry for Rose. I know there's at least one more on 121. Nice. So I think we have like 140. Like, we've got a lot of really good pulls in the late game. Like, I was really scarce with these pre-Norman. Hashtag pre-Norm. Okay. I know I just saved, but I'm doing it again. What's up, Kevin? I am scared that I'm going to, like, step in the wrong direction, even though I know I'm fine. Okay. Sir Comfrey has a magnet, Hamilton has a citrus berry, Pari has a citrus berry, Sol has a flame orb, Rose has an asperberry, Diosa has a lumberry. So, first things first, Pelipper with Drizzle and a Choice Scarf. It's here to set up the rain. However, we are fast as fuck, and it doesn't have a thing to reduce the damage of our quad super effective Thunderbolt. So we're gonna click it. T-Bolt from the V-Torb. Next up is going... Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, chat, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm stupid. Caesar has Bug Bite. I forgot, that's why I didn't give Arcanine the Citrus Berry initially. Okay. We're technically not doomed. So the thing is, it's really likely to click Bug Bite. Volt Switch does do, at least bare minimum, more than a quarter of its max HP. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, did I really just fuck up like that? Okay. No, but if Basculegion gets hit by acrobatics, that's bad. Fuck. Flare Blitz is a range. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? No matter what happens, we have to click Volt Switch. Because Electro definitely dies. Volt Switch will do minimum 26.2%. Okay. Bug Bite kills almost everything on our team. Yeah, okay. Am I'm so fucking dumb. Okay. So here's the thing. There is a chance it just clicks acrobatics. It's not an insanely high chance, but it is a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically guaranteed to go for Bug Bite. Yeah, Bug Bite. So the thing is, Flare Blitz can still be a one-hit KO. Okay, actually, we aren't subjected to more more bullet punches because of extreme speed. We should, I think we're fine. Because we can Flare Blitz. If we fail to find KO after it heals, we can extreme speed, and that will definitely close the gap. Or if it clicks acrobatics, like, we're fine. Bug bite. I'm dumb as hell. At least it didn't crit. Okay. I think we're good. Now we just want to see no crit on Bullet Punch. We're going to click Flare Blitz. Let's get a Bullet Punch. No crit? Okay, I think we're fine. We're good. I wasted a Citrus Berry for no reason, and we killed it anyways. Okay. Oh, God. That was so fucking stupid. I'm so lucky that that wasn't a game ending, like, or not a game ending. It just would have potentially resulted in some, like, really bad losses. Because, yeah, we're over 33% of our max HP, so it's going for Surf, not Psyshock on Golduck. Yep. Okay, just making sure. Psyshock sees 77 damage. We are at 108. We are going to swap to Pari. Oh my god. Fuck, I haven't had a fuck up like that in a minute. Okay, Surf number 1. Cotton down. Drops its speed by 1. Now, with Pari on the field, I don't believe it sees any kills with Ice Beam. It doesn't. So it wants to click Psyshock, Ice Beam, or Hypnosis. Our preferred scenario here is Psyshock. Our second best scenario is Hypnosis. Our third best scenario is an Ice Beam that freezes Greninja, funny enough. We are going to swap Pari to Soul. Hypnosis. Cool. That means we're not taking burn damage. But, so, Soul had the Flame Orb, so that way once he came in, he would always get burned, so Golduck would never click Hypnosis on the turn we swap to Pari. We want to make sure that Pari's taking damage. Soul always baits Surf on Golduck. And with 130 HP, Pari never is at risk of dying to Surf. It only does a max of 81 damage. So, we do a simple little pivot back, and it's never clicking Hypnosis because we're already asleep. And because of Citrus Berry, we heal enough to always bait either Psyshock or Ice Beam. We are going to use Soul as a pivot again. Thankfully, Soul's at full HP, so he's really good at that. We just want to make sure that it's never clicking Psyshock or Hypnosis when we swap to Roserade. Hypnosis again. Okay. It can never click Psyshock because we are immune. It can never click Hypnosis because we are asleep. It's not going to click Ice Beam because it does less damage than Surf. Golduck has had its speed dropped twice. Eldagren, yeah. So, we are going to swap Soul to Rose, who is going to take about 32% max end from Surf. Good. And now, after 2 speed drops, Golduck's speed is 138. We are 150. We are able to kill with Magical Leaf. It does exactly 204 damage, lowest roll. Okay. Decidueye only sees a kill on Roserade with Brave Bird, so it's going to click it. We are going to swap Roserade to Diosa, who takes about 37 to 44% from Brave Bird. All we need is for it to take literally 2 points of recoil damage. I think it took at least 2 points of recoil damage. And now we kill with Poltergeist. Thanks to the rain, we are faster. Very glad that worked out. Yeah, no, I'm a little shaken now. I haven't... Oh, God. I haven't had a blatant fuck up like that in a minute. Jesus. Yeah, no. All that mistake cost us was a citrus berry. Which, like, again, we have 140 of those. Yeah, no, thankfully we were never in danger from Caesar because Flare Blitz does minimum 91%, Extreme Speed did minimum 10%. I panicked because of Bullet Punch. I was like, oh shit, if it gets off like 2 Bullet Punches and like one of them crits, it's possible that Arcanine just dies outright, but no, we're fine. Because we can out-Prio his Prio. I just need to, like, tuck all my bangs up into the beanie. Like, what happens... What happens if I just go, like, full... Well, this isn't that. Actually, this won't work a little bit. My bangs are too long. I need to go get them trimmed. Lit. Oop. My hair is caught on my other hairs. Strange how that works. Jesus Christ, though, chat. My heart sank when I realized, like, my fuck up with Caesar. I was so scared. Okay. I think next up is a double. Yep, Flint and Eduardo. First things first, who has the 2, who has the 3? So, who's the top and who's the bottom of this double battle team? God, there's so much to scroll past. Okay, Birdkeeper, Picnicker, Ashley. Okay, so it's a team with 3 Oricorios and a team with a Rabombi and a Venomoth. Let's say, so there is no longer rain. There is doubles. Let me see. Shield Dust, Focus Sash, Pollen Puff, Dazzling Gleam. Remember that Rabombi cannot be flinched. Remember that Rabombi cannot be flinched. Can still take a fuck lot of damage from Flare Blitz, though. I don't know how annoying this double is going to be because we do have ourselves a nice level 53 Mudkip that baits Air Slash. Ooh, is Air Slash a spread move? Might have to level up Mudkip a bit. Nope, it's just a slicing move. It's Razor Wind. Not Razor Wind. It's the high crit one. Yeah, Razor Wind? No, not Razor Wind. What's the fucking Togekiss make you flinch move or make you crit move? Air Cutter. Yeah, Air Cutter is the spread move. Okay, good. So yeah, Air Slash, never Icy Wind, and then Rabombi, Energy Ball or Pollen Puff. Either way, never Dazzling Gleam. I suppose Rabombi does outspeed Arcanine, so we would need to make sure we have that taken care of. Wonder Skin. What does Wonder Skin do? Non-damaging moves that check accuracy have their accuracy changed to 50%. Okay. So, status moves that aren't auto-hit. That's kind of funny. But it doesn't have a Lumberry. I mean, it doesn't have a thingamajig. It is fast. Of course it's fast. All these things are fucking fast for no reason. But it does die... Oh, only to Flare Blitz. But I am thinking good old Mudkip probably makes this a little more tolerable. We just need to make sure that whatever we're swapping into can take Energy Ball, Pollen Puff, so probably Talonflame? Where is Talonflame? Yeah, Talonflame tanks both of those really well. Doesn't take Revelation Dance. In theory, export 54, Marsh Stomp. Do you still die to Air Slash? Probably not, right? Ooh, yeah, definitely not. Don't take a lot from Air Slash. To be dangerous. Because, like, Quiver Dance is so scary, you can't let it set that up. Though I suppose Dancer, I have Papa Berry. Yeah, well, you don't die to Rock Slide. Is there anything that OHKOs you that isn't Explosion? Out here with the Poppy Berry. Yeah, Dancer's a really fucking scary ability. Oh yeah, and Quiver Dance, I see now. This side has, yeah, Quiver Dance on both of their guys for just free boosts for Orikori. Okay. I mean, thankfully, Rock Slide... Yeah, I think even with Papa Berry, like... If we ever, like... Hardstone... Lowest damage range is 70%. 70 plus 70 is 140. I suppose it's theoretically possible that we... knock it into Papa and don't heal. Or and don't KO. So, Mudkip, where are you, bud? I suppose in theory, we could also level up Mudkip in a way... Let's see, Grass, Bug, Electric. Or Togedemaru. Do you get out of these guys? No. You're actually quite tanky. Damn, you go, Toge. Although, I suppose, actually, I can, probably KO... Oricorio. It takes too much from... Or it doesn't take enough from Extreme Speed. But what I can do is leave Oricorio alive and use Extreme Speed to get Rabombi. So that way, if I level up Mudkip enough, I only need to worry about baiting Revelation Dance into Mudkip, so I get a free swap to a ground type. Ideally, a ground type, well, I suppose the problem at that point is then ground type baits Icy Wind, which is its own can of worms. Notably, Garchomp does outspeed. Kind of crazy. Or just like Yeah. You bait Air Slash from Oricorio. And yeah, Revelation Dance into Arcanine seems fine. Because yeah, I could swap into Electrode, and then in comes Venomoth. And then at that point, we do 31 with E-Speed. Okay, we would need to use Flare Blitz. We would need to get 2 hits in. Thankfully, Electrode does show Venomoth kills on both Bug Buzz and Sludge Bomb. An option. Because, like, after we take an Air Slash, or not an Air Slash, well, okay, Rev Dance wouldn't do quite enough, but we could, in theory, use a Sticky Barb, or just find a different switch in. Because I'm thinking, like, get an Electrode and then V-switch to something. Because then that breaks Sash on Venomoth and lets Arcanine Flare Blitz into it to KO it. Or I suppose alternatively, Rock Slide at that point probably does it, doesn't it? 26 on Volt Switch with a Magnet, 77 with Rock Slide, yeah. We would just need to make sure that the thing we're swapping into can take a Bug Buzz, Sludge Bomb, and potentially an Electric Revelation Dance, which, funny enough, is probably Togedemaru. Yeah, it takes Revelation Dance really well, is immune to Sludge Bomb, takes a lot from Bug Buzz, but 54% on high end, 55% on high end. I suppose there's maybe a situation... we could just level up Toge a bit. Get Maisie to like 60. 51. 50. Or I could just use like a different steel type. Because at that point, yeah, we take nothing from Bug Buzz. We do take a lot from Rev Dance. Wait, but we have Steel Ground. Nothing from Rev Dance. And only a little from Bug Buzz. Okay. And then once we get Orikori, why it's lonesome. So it would be open with Mudkip, click Protect. We'd want to level up Mudkip enough to never bait Air Slash. Well, actually, Air Slash kind of doesn't matter, I think. Because as long as we're E-speeding with Arcanine... Oh, wait, does E-speed... Yes, Rock Slide into E-speed does kill Rabombi. Update final, 1.3k words. Nice! Go you, like, I'm a Christmas warrior, that's my wife. What's up, Leica? Or were you pleading for me to acknowledge your really cool accomplishment, like, moments after I acknowledged it? Hey, Yana? Did we ever fill my water? Because it's not here. That's really funny. Pleading moments before, excuse you. Well, okay. You have to understand the time delay. I noticed it, said it before your message posted, but you posted your message before the stream had caught up to you. Neither of us are at fault. Camper, Flint, and Eduardo. So, Camper, Flint, y Eduardo. Venomoth is faster than Arcanine, but... yeah, there's no guarantee that Arcanine kills Oricorio unless we were to give it, like, Life Orb. And at that point, we're taking a lot of Life Orb ticks. Although there really is nothing on their team that actually does that much damage to Arcanine, which is funny. So this would be slot number 2. I assume... Wow, Oricorio is actually... Bali Oricorio is speed type.
Need the last 2.
Not right now. Thank you, though. Yes, you may. Oh, icy cool oiter. Because, like, we use Electrode, and then presumably it would be Excadrill at this point. And the thing is, if we fail to kill Oricorio, we can just E-Speed to plink it off the board. So it doesn't matter, because we'll have cleared the left side of the field. So, good. This accounts for, I suppose the one thing it doesn't account for, actually, is if we crit kill Oricorio Pom-Pom turn 1. So if we do that turn 1, it's gonna be what, like... Oh yeah, it'll just be like Bali Oricorio, which... That Revelation Dance would hurt Electrode. That Rev Dance would hurt Electrode quite a bit. And I can't make Arcanine any faster. Barring a very large investment that I don't want to do, because I like having plus defense on this thing. And I can't unequip it of the hard stone, because then I'm not able to guarantee kill Venomoth? I mean, okay, let's assume we don't have the hard stone. I think crit Rock Slide, yeah, still has a chance to kill. So yeah, at that point, it's Bali Oricorio. I'd be E-speeding Rabombi this turn. And it would go for either Rev Dance into Mudkip or Air Slash into Mudkip. But this would be the turn I'm KOing Rabombi, so I think I can kind of swap freely at that point, right? So I could just, like... Yeah, can't make it you. Could make it, like, Sharpedo? That'd be funny. No, not Sharpedo, it's not bulky enough. Nomo, potentially. I wouldn't be able to do, like... Flip turn cheese, but it kind of bulks Venomoth too well. Okay. Because we don't want this thing to click Teeter Dance. That would be a big problem. I suppose also I could just ignore Oricorio Pom-Pom for a bit. So instead of clicking Rock Slide turn 1, I could just Flare Blitz into Rabombi, and then secure KO with E-Speed. Flare Blitz could burn, though. Well, it doesn't matter if I kill Rabombi early, I don't think. Oh, Shield Dust. It's immune from getting burned anyways, I believe. I think that's what that does. This Pokemon is not affected by the secondary effects of other Pokemon's attacks. Yeah, for the same reason it can't be flinched, it can't be burned. So, open, Ribo, and Ori. Auric. I do actually need to specify Auric P. Okay, yeah. So, sorry. Fiddling with my earring. I'm trying to think. Electrode. The problem is that if we're not showing kills to Oricorio Pom-Pom, it might just click Feather Dance, and that's definitely a problem. Also, is Bug Buzz a spread move? I don't think it is, but I'm suddenly worried that it is. Bug Buzz. Yeah, it just has a chance to lower defense, and it's like a sound move. So, Rebo. I suppose as long as I level up Mudkip enough to get out of air slash range. 57. Or alternatively evolve Mudkip into Marsh Stomp. No, Marsh Stomp doesn't show nearly enough damage to air slash. So yeah, it would need to be a Mudkip at like level 58, 59. Okay. Level 59 Mudkip shows only Rev Dance. And doesn't matter what move we show Rabombi. Okay. So, export, import. Which means we now just need something that takes very little from Revelation Dance, but baits Air Slash. Which is probably like... well, not Eldegoss. Prefer not to bait Icy Wind. Although most of her team is kind of already slower than them. Just gotta make sure it's not able to click Feather Dance. Sawsbuck with Sticky Barb would show at Air Slash. And would never die to crit. Yeah, crit Rev Dance. Crit Rev Dance. Could Eldegoss. Eldegoss could also do it. Could Roserade. Probably not, right? Yeah, Roserade's too specially bulky. And I'm pretty sure Sawsbuck definitely shows a kill to Venomoth. Yeah, 82%, so we need to take at least 18%. Our Revelation Dance minimum is 20. Okay. So, Sawsbuck. Baiting either Bug Buzz or Sludge Bomb. Steelix is arguably a safe swap. So open with, well, let's see, 59. So level up Mudkip to 59. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if Mudkip levels up beyond that. We're still showing kill to Revelation Dance. Controller died while playing game. Oh, no. Ooh, please check group chat before I die of death. Leica, I will also check group chat real quick. Oh. Wow, you're just, like, linking it in a fucking Word doc. Okay, nice. But yeah, Hannah, what's the no at? Is it at poor sweet Rose suffering controller death, or at us having to level up Mudkip? Okay. Tragic controller death, I see. Always Energy Baller, Pollen Puff, never Dazzling Gleam, never Quiver Dance. Okay. Open with Arca and Mudk. Man, I hate that this fight gets more annoying because I might accidentally get a one-hit KO. Fucking love run and bun, man. Okay. So. We want to open with Arca and Mud, use F Blitz on Rebo, use Protect, KO Rebo with E Speed, swap Mud with Saws. Equip Saws with what's it called? Sticky Barb. Sticky Barb was my nickname in high school. One second. Okay, back to it. Okay. Swap to Veno and Auric P. Auric P. Yeah, Sawsbuck is definitely slower than everyone. Against Venomoth. I don't think we care if we KO it early with Flare Blitz, right? Like, okay. So, it's gonna go for Bug Buzz or Sludge Bomb. We know Oricorio is going for Air Slash into Sawsbuck. So we just need something that can resist Bug, Flying, and Poison, which is likely a Steel type. And then Steelix does a nice baiting Fire type kills on Bali Oricorio. Or not Bali. What is... Oh god, what's this Oricorio form called? Is it Bali? No, Bali is like a fighting style. Baile, thank you. I had all of the right letters, just none of the right pronunciation. Because, like, with Venomoth on the field, we're able to 2-hit KO it with Rock Slide. It is faster than us, which is annoying. So actually, we would need to Rock Slide into E-Speed. So, yeah, I think we want to Flare. Well, yeah, because we can't risk Rock Slide killing Pom Pom Oricorio too soon. So I think the play is to Flare Blitz, because I think it doesn't matter if we kill Venomoth too soon, right? Oh wait, it doesn't have a... I thought Venomoth had another Focus Band. No, it's just got a Lumberry. Yeah, we just kill it with Flare Blitz. Okay. We slow kill it, but we still kill it. OHKO, Veno with F Blitz, swap Saws with... Sorry, not with, it's 3-2. Remember your annotations, April. Okay. Swap Saws to... yeah, Steelix, I think. Yeah, none of this is doing anything serious to Steelix. Ooh, actually... Because Pom Pom Oricorio will still be at full HP at this point. And we don't want to give it any funny ideas. So actually, maybe we swap in Togedemaru, so that Togedemaru can get it with Fake Out. Yeah, takes no damage from Air Slash, Takes nothing from Bug Buzz. It then lands a Fake Out while Arcanine goes in for Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure we get Spread Move Bug on our side, but even if we don't, we can just then click E-Speed. And then in comes Oricorio wanting to click Rev Dance into Togedemaru, and we get Spiky Shield and kill it with Rock Slide. And then in comes Psychic Oricorio. And that one, we just kind of gotta Calm Mind Teeter Dance. This one's annoying. Okay, so maybe actually when Fire Oricorio comes in, we have to, like, yeah, swap to Greninja. Then, yeah, Dark Pulse plus E-Speed. Okay. I think that's how we do it. So OHKO Venomoth with Flare Blitz, swap Saws to Toge. Swap to Auric P. At this point, it is Togedemaru on the field and Arcanine. Use R Slide. Use F Out. If, alright, KO with E Speed if needed. Click Z Zap to blank a turn. Click Z Zap to blank a turn. Swap to oop. Nope. Ah, fuck. There we go. Auric B. Swap. Well, no, I wouldn't Spiky Shield. I would actually... So I suppose I'd just Spiky Shield last turn or something. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's going to go for Revelation Dance into Togedemaru. I don't think there's ever a world where it goes for Air Slash. We swap to Greninja. Dancer, Fire Gem, yeah. Greninja does not die to Rev Dance. I don't believe Rev Dance can inflict status. I think it's just big damage type move. Yeah, the user's primary type is typeless. This move's type is the user's secondary type. Huh. Otherwise, the added type from Forest's Curse or Trick or Treat. This move is typeless if the user's type is typeless alone. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So we swap to Greninja. We KO it with Rock Slide. OHKO with R Slide. Swap Toge to Gren. Swap to Auric. I think, is it H or L? Pau. Okay, so Auric. Fuck, it's P-A. P-O-B-A. Okay. Hell, I think we could just give Greninja black glasses. Nice. Because I was gonna say, like, we just, like, Dark Pulse and Extreme Speed. Yeah, Revelation Dance and Power Fire, Calm Mind Teeter Dance. None of its moves have priority. And we're fast as fuck, boy. Equip Saws with Sticky Barb. I do think we want Hard Stone on Arca. Equip Arca with Hard Stone. Equip Saws with Sticky Barb. Equip Gren with Black glasses. Also, if I'm correct... Yeah, okay. We also don't need to worry if Oricorio, for whatever reason, clicks Air Slash into the Togedemaru slot. If that somehow happens. And just confirming, it's always going to prioritize Fast KO over Teeter Dance. I can't imagine Teeter Dance has some crazy special AI or something. But, gotta make sure. Teeter Dance. Yep. No special instance, it's just a +6. Okay. Use E speed KO with the pulse. We could also go for Nuzlocke. Also, remember friends, if you're new here, feel free to drop a follow. We stream 4 times a week, typically. A lot of shit's got in the way recently. We might actually also skip our Saturday stream this week, unfortunately. Mintmod and I have to run some errands, and then we were invited to Friendsgiving at my girlfriend's house. So we gotta go do that in the evening. We'll see though. We could potentially also just do those chores on Sunday and do an evening stream on Sunday, but you know how it is. It's like, even though we're done with the wedding, holidays are still happening. So we gotta... The days are happening, holidays are happening, something Christmas. Dude, I love the AI Coke Holidays Are Coming song. Like, I hate the AI Coke ad, but holidays are coming is such an iconically bad song. Okay, Dancer, I pop a berry. Fire Gem, I pop a berry. Yeah, thankfully Dark Pulse kills from 100% because like, oh yeah, we actually do want that because I pop a berry could make things weird. I doubt we would somehow lose to Powell or Oricorio. Like, we can just swap around while Greninja tries to break through confusion, but like, it, you know, it's nice to not have to worry about it. Just making sure nothing funky happens. So, use Rock Slide, use Fake Out. Yeah, Fake Out does 8.5%, plus 70.7. I think it should be fine. Well, might not be fine, actually. I'm looking at that Aya Papa Berry, right? And it's like, it could make things weird. I am genuinely wondering if... Okay. Hardstone critical hit always kills. Can I get Fake Out up to... Or sorry, okay, I can get Fake Out up to 10% damage. That doesn't do it though, because I need to... Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold on. Need to make sure I'm doing this smart. Because, like... Yeah. We need a way to make sure... that we kill. No, Life Orb's too dangerous. Does Charcoal do it? No. 76% twice. As we're clicking Flare Blitz on all these, I assume Rock Slide's still Oko's, this one, yeah. Because we're never actually really clicking Rock Slide. Stinking berry. get fake out to 10%, but I can't get a move up to 90%, I don't think. Yeah. Most I can do is 82 off Flare Blitz. Shoot. Okay, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure, because Oricorio's in the left slot. Hannah, you're here, right? Left slot on the enemy team takes full damage from spread moves once you wipe out the other half of the field, right? That's how spread damage bug works. So, like, Oricorio, once we take care of Rabombi and Venomoth, will actually take 94.9% minimum from Rock Slide. Because as long as that's the case, we're fine. And I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I believe that's the case, yes. Okay. Chat, I guess I reserve the right to clause in case I misunderstand spread damage bug, but I'm pretty sure I've got it. Because chat, for context, with spread damage bug, slot 1, even if it's the only Pokemon left, always takes damage from spread moves as if there are 2 Pokemon, while slot 2 will then take damage as if it was single target. Notably, if you use a spread move and it KOs slot 1, it will then do full damage to slot 2. Okay. Bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. And then we grab Nomo in case something goes wrong. Or like Excadrill, honestly. Like, we don't have anything that has own tempo. Yeah, forecast. We got Fluffy. Beware, where are you? Laura, there you are. Yeah. We can just rely on the fact that Varley's fast as fuck and does a lot of damage. Actually, I think maybe bringing Zoroark would also work. No, we'll bring Basculegion armed with a Person Berry? Nah, just with like a Mystic Water. Okay. Grab Mudkip. Grab Saul's book. Welcome back to the field, Noel Holiday. Thank you for dying easy. Nope. DSA is our 6th. Okay. And now we have to level up Mudkip to 59. That's right. We need to give him an Everstone. Like, we could probably do it without it. It just feels so tedious. I just don't want to, like, fuck it up on accident. I don't want to speed up too much. I've got this. Yeah. Orgasm Denial Mudkip. That fish ain't coming! Just like me, for real. Shut up, Skitty. Get out of my chat. Don't actually. Good, good. Good. Wait. Oh, because it's set to singles. I'm like, why are you showing Dazzling Gleam killed a Rabombi? You aren't. Oh, so this is not a safe space suddenly? Fair enough. Alright. Give the hard stone to Wham Bam. There's the ham. Don't need to give anything to Rock. Give Noelle the sticky barb. We love taking just a little bit of damage. I don't think Maisie... Oh, right, we're giving Maisie the silk scarf. Though, I don't think we actually need it. Because, like, Maisie from Oricorio is going to be getting hit by Air Slash, 15.1%. Gonna maybe get hit by Bug Buzz. Just, yeah, like, nothing. And there's no world where critical hit Revelation Dance plus sticky barb damage will bait anything other than Air Slash. Yeah. Okay. Silk Scarf. I want to get art of Maisie with her cute little scarf. Because we have given Maisie the silk scarf on multiple occasions to push her damage just a little over the edge. Give Soul black glasses. And we give Diosa Personberry? Yeah, like a Personberry. Okay. Time to save the game 4 times in a row. God, I love that Arcanine is immune to recoil from Flare Blitz. Such a cool little thing to have. Okay. Yoink. Sploink. Dingle. You ready for Doink, chat? Save number 2. Okay. Still hurt from your earlier comments. I'm sorry, Skitty. That was unfair of me. You too can be the orgasm denial fish. Berry. We can give Rock an emotional support Oranberry. None of these moves somehow bypass Protect, right? Pollen Puff, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball. I know that there are some moves that can bypass Protect, so I just gotta make sure. Energy Ball definitely does not. Pollen Puff almost certainly does not. Out of curiosity, Hannah, do you know if the game's AI lets, like, has programming for targeting allies with Pollen Puff? It'd be really interesting. Okay. We're fine. We're good. Nothing is the matter. Not threatening me at all, not threatening me at all, not threatening me at all. Not threatening me at all. And by me, I mean Arcanine. so fun. After that last fight, my resolve is shaken. Final checks. I'm sorry, I keep doing it. Bardstone, Oranberry, Sticky Barb, Silk Scarf, Black Glasses, Personberry. Thank you for believing in me, Skitty. Even after my cruel and unfair treatment of you. Shaking my little Skitty pom-poms. There's some very specifically coded AI for ally targeting with fling and skill swap in some later fights, but nothing for healing, I believe. I was gonna say, I imagine, probably not. Okay. So, Rabombi has Shield Dust, which means it cannot suffer the secondary effects from moves. Oricorio has Dancer, which means every time Rabombi clicks a move that has dance in its name, that is a dance, be that Revelation Dance, Quiver Dance, Feather Dance, Oricorio copies that move for free. It's a very scary ability. Rabombi, or Oricorio has a signature move called Revelation Dance, whose type changes based on the primary type of the Oricorio using it. As an electric-type Oricorio, its Revelation Dance does electric-type damage. So it wants to one-hit KO Rock with Revelation Dance and no other move. Rabombi, meanwhile, sees a one-hit KO with either Bug Buzz or Pollen Puff. Is it Bug Buzz or Pollen Puff? No, Pollen Puff or Energy Ball. Doesn't matter which one it goes for. This Rabombi is holding a Focus Sash, so it cannot be one-hit KO'd. So we are going to do is click Flare Blitz into it. Gonna do that. And then Rock is going to click Protect. They are both going to attack into Rock. We do not need to worry about KOing Rabombi too early, because it can't be burned. Drops to 1 HP. Okay. We are now going to use Extreme Speed to get a fast kill on Rabombi, and we are going to swap Rock to Noelle Holiday, who takes about 20% from Revelation Dance. Noelle has a Sticky Barb to make sure that even if we get a low roll on Rev Dance, that we take enough damage to show kill to Air Slash. Bonk. Then we lose an eighth of our max HP to Sticky Barb. In comes Venomoth. Noelle currently has 121 HP. Oricorio. Yep. Lowest damage on Air Slash is 134. So it's always going to Air Slash into Sawsbuck. Venomoth sees lowest roll for both Bug Buzz and Sludge Bomb is 156. It could go for either. We would prefer to see it go for Sludge Bomb, but it shouldn't matter. Either way, we are going to click Flare Blitz into Venomoth, and we are going to swap Noelle for Maisie. Come on, Maisie. As a Steel type, she does not take a lot of damage from Bug Buzz. Okay, should be fine. Now, if I understand Spread Bug properly, Noelle's gonna kick these guys' asses. Look, she came in to show Deathbait to them. Okay. Now, this Oricorio is faster than us, but if I understand Spread Bug correctly, Rock Slide now does damage to Oricorio as if it was using a single target attack, and Maisie is going to use Fake Out to prevent Oricorio from acting this turn and get in a little extra damage. Clap. flinched. Rock Slide should do a minimum of 94% now. Perfect. Now, next up should be Baile Oricorio, because it is looking at Maisie's slot to see what it gets KOs on. And its Revelation Dance is Fire type. Yep, so it wants to click Rev Dance into Togedemaru's slot. Hamilton is able to one-hit KO it with Rock Slide. They are speed-tied, though. And we are going to swap Maisie to Soul, who never dies, to critical hit Revelation Dance. It won the speed tie. Mitmon, would you be willing to turn off the heater? I'm sorry, I keep sending you... I can do it after this fight. Sorry, chat. I feel bad. I keep sending her down to do stuff for me. She's so very helpful, so very wonderful. Chat, can we get some exclamation mark? Thank you, Mitmods. Down goes Oricorio. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, Oricorio Pau, or Pau. It sees, it has Revelation Dance Psychic, Hidden Power Fire, and it knows Calm Mind and Teeter Dance. Hamilton is just going to click a Rock Slide, because I think actually, yeah, does a lot of damage. Hamilton's going to click a Rock Slide, and Soul, who outspeeds the Oricorio, is going to click a Dark Pulse, which, since Soul is wearing black glasses, is a one-hit KO. Thank you, Mitmod, says Skitty. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I do think I'm probably going to call stream pretty soon, because we're almost at the 3-hour mark. The heater just turned off. Yeah, we'll, like, look at our next fight a little bit. I think it might be the last one before Winona. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it have a Blaziken on the team? No, it's not. We have 2 more fights before Winona. But thankfully, this fight only has 4 Pokemon on the team. So, hopefully that's less problematic. Oh god, a Clefable with Stealth Rock. Ew. Dumb question. Magic Guard doesn't stop Rapid Spin from doing the Rapid Spin thing, right? It would stop Defog. Okay. So, let's take a look at this team at least. We've still got like 8 minutes left. So, Clefable's got Moonblast, Flamethrower, Psychic, Stealth Rock, it's got Magic Guard, and it's got Life Orb. Magic Guard. Oh, it can only be damaged by direct attacks. Yeah, I'm thinking of Magic Bounce. Yeah, Magic Guard wouldn't prevent either. Okay. So, the question is... Sorry. Sorry, honey. I like to tippy tap. Okay. I think we can beat Clefable pretty easy vis-a-vis... Oh, Defog, because it clears both sides of the field, also gets through Magic Bounce. Neat. True, because I suppose it doesn't target the Pokemon, it targets the field. Ooh, wait a second. Are you able to... No, not quite. Ah, sad. It's been a while since Lucario got a kill. I want Talon to get to get a chance to get in there. Like... We can kill it with Delmise, with Life Orb. We might be able to do it with just, Metal Coat. We knew it with just Metal Coat. But then we have to find something else to clear, rocks, which is difficult. Because the issue is Excadrill is too fast. The -1 evasion would be bounced back, though. That's funny. Because I don't think... Yeah. Eldegoss would be able to do the whole speed order swap, but it wouldn't become fast enough. Or it wouldn't do enough damage to secure KO afterwards. Roserade, how much do you do with Sludge Bomb? Do we just OHKO it? Poison Bar probably isn't enough. We probably need a Life Orb. That being said, we can get it with Life Orb. Love you, Roserade. Moonblast, Flamethrower, Psychic. Yeah, so it doesn't even get to go. Remove Pokemon from the trash. So yeah. Roserade, OHKOs with S-Bomb. Baits in Hurricane Noivern. It's nice and clean. Fast as fuck, though. Arcanine can kind of fight it. Oh, it thinks we're in doubles. Oh, that improves my numbers now, don't it? There is alternatively the version where I like, no, because I would have to risk a Flamethrower crit and Flamethrower burn. Funny as that would be. Notably, it does have a flying gem, so once we do the swap, that is gone. I am wondering if maybe we use something like Steelix to eat Hurricane, maybe Togedemaru, to eat Hurricane and then bait Flamethrower for swap to Arcanine, just because that's the lowest damage move. And then we can Rock Slide into E-Speed. Anything else is a little, I suppose. Actually, we could probably get Gyarados in pretty safe. It would run the risk of getting burned by Flamethrower and then confused by Hurricane, which I don't like. Because if Arcanine comes in on Flamethrower, it's getting hit by Super Fang, which is fine, ultimately. It's not baiting in Crobat. It's baiting in Gliscor on Earthquake. That's awesome. That's just a free swap to anything. Like, that's probably a free swap to Gyarados. Yeah, of course it has a Yachi Berry. But even with the Yachi Berry, it still sees that it gets 2 hit by Waterfall. Hell, I could even use... If I gave Eldegoss a Sticky Barb, I could make it so it goes for Earthquake into Dual Wing Beat. What's funnier than having something Dual Wing Beat Togedemaru? Okay, hold on. We're overthinking this. Oh shit though. Roserade actually beats this thing's ass. Nice. Okay, so they open Clefable. This is Birdkeeper Darius. Birdkeeper Darius. Notes. Opens Clef. 9 p.m. alarm. Equip Rose with Life Orb. Equip Arca with hard stone. Open with Rose. OHKO. OHKO with S-bomb. Swap to Noive. Noik. Infiltrator Flying Gem, Inner Focus Scope Lens. Ooh, yeah, Crobat does get its ass beat by Arcanine, but it has Hypnosis! Fucking Hypnosis, man. Making all these lines hard. And I can't pre-burn Arcanine. Odds of critting are too high, and Heat Wave does too much damage to Corviknight if it crits. Good old Taria Parish song. Could be funny. But they swap to Noivern. Noivern goes for Hurricane. Who's the best at not getting killed by Hurricane? Probably Togedemaru, right? Yeah. Because it's always not getting killed by Hurricane and then baiting Flamethrower. We don't even need, like, a Sticky Barb. Hell, if we want to be funny, we can even fake out while Toge's on the field. Swap to Noive. Swap to Toge. Swap to... Because at that point, its Flying Gem will be gone. We get hit by Flamethrower into Hurricane. Crits could make it dangerous for Walrein. Obviously, Dragon Pulse is scary for Kingdra. If Gyarados was on the field... Bait and Crobat next. We probably want Gyarados for something else, though, so that way it can get off Intimidate. I'm just wondering if Arcanine is our best answer to Noivern, or if we want to save it for something else. Flamethrower. Hard Stone means Rock Slide into E-Speed always kills. We might bait Sky Uppercut on Gliscor. Earthquake or Sky Uppercut. You know what? It's not a bad place to swap to Altaria. But then we risk its Swords Dancing. But if it's Swords Dance when we swap to something that could kill it, which is nothing. I mean, we could swap to Goss. Because then it would bait Dual Wing Beat, which would be a free swap back to Toge, and we do recoil damage. Goes for one of these. Swap to Eldegoss. No amount of damage makes it go for anything that isn't dual wing beat. Yeah. Its speed goes down. Okay, so we might need to give Eldegoss Sticky Barb. Or Flame Orb. Florb would do less damage per turn, but it would do just enough, I believe. Assuming we got low roll Earthquake. So what's 180 divided by 16 is 11.25. Can't give you Life Orb. Because, like, if we could get it to, if we could guarantee Sky Uppercut, that's a free swap back to Roserade. But I don't think we can do that. Its attacks are too inconsistent. But yeah, so low roll Earthquake is 42, so 180 minus 53. 127.66 times 2. Yeah, it's 128. Or is it more than that? Wait. I think it's 138. Hold on. My brain can't do math. 66 times 2. Yeah, 132. Not 8, 2. 132. Okay. And then if we instead get hit by critical hit Sky Uppercut, max roll, so that would be 180 minus 11 minus 85 is 84. Highest roll on Sky Uppercut is 57. Yeah, so we're good. So at that point, it would always be dual wing beat, which could be a free swap back to Togedemaru to get some chip in. 2 hits of dual wing beat into Iron Barbs plus Fake Out. That's going for either Earthquake or Sky Uppercut. I wonder, is there anything I can teach Greninja that does, like, ice damage? Mine has, like, a bad hidden power type, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it has Steel. It's actually pretty interesting. We can teach it Ice Punch. That's actually not a bad flex slot to have. But with the Yachi Berry, it'd probably be better to just hit it with something that does, like... You still weak to Rock? Nah, because Ground type. I could just get it with, like, Octazooka. Yeah, like, Mystic Water. Yeah, 84% after 2 ticks of Iron Barbs damage. Easy. And then in comes this guy. We don't outspeed it. Brave Bird crit could be problematic. Yeah, we'd probably have to swap. Heatwave does too much damage. Brave Bird does too much damage. Brave Bird still kinda does, but too much damage. Brave Bird does not do that much damage. Togedemaru into Brave Bird, Fake Out. We'd go for Heat Wave afterwards, which is a free swap in for Arcanine. It's like... Okay, can we find another guy who beats Noivern? Because if we have another guy who beats Noivern, that does free up Arcanine. But I just don't think there's anything that tanks its moves well. Fake out into Crobat is banned. Oh, that's right, inner focus. Okay. I wasn't even necessarily saying it for that much. Well, I suppose it would still be like 8.6%, not nothing. Plus Brave Bird recoil, that's functionally another tick of Iron Barbs. I said I was going to go offline several minutes ago. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think I just used Gyarados to kill Gliscor. We definitely need Mystic Water. But yeah, that's 80%. Then in comes Crobat, either going for Hypnosis or Brave Bird. I think we live Brave Bird crit, 79%, potentially 19%. Yeah, so we always live crit Sky Uppercut into crit Brave Bird, which means we get at least one opportunity to try and attack. And if it hypnosises us, then that means we at least can swap into something without fear of it getting hypnosed. So we can get off a waterfall to do shitloads of damage. Actually, that would probably waterfall. If we waterfall and stay in until it clicks Brave Bird, Extreme Speed on Arcanine probably does it. Like 24%. So let's see, 14.9% lowest roll. Brave Bird, I think, is 1/3. Recoil. Yeah, 33%. So lowest roll into Gyarados is 94. It won't be intimidated. It also has inner focus, so it wouldn't be intimidated either way. I suppose if we don't get off a waterfall, though, that wouldn't do anything. And we can't do something like Life Orb. The allure of quickly doing one more fight that doesn't look that bad. Shut up. Be nice to me. Togedemaru, how much can your fake out do to Gliscor? 6.5, so that's 13 damage. Okay, so 198 minus 13 is 185. If we get hit by 2 ticks of dual wing beat, that is 1/8 of its max HP, so 198 divided by 8, so that's minus 24 twice. Minus 24, boop, boop, 137. Without Mystic Water, do we still do enough? 134. There are some fake out rolls. It's about a 50-50 that do 2 more than the least possible damage. Because I'm just thinking, like, if I could get Gyarados a Chesto Berry for fighting Crobat. So this thing's at -1 speed, so Gyarados comes in and kills it. But then I suppose we don't do as much damage with the Waterfall. I know that we could do it if we had a Muscle Band, because then that also increases how much damage we do to Crobat if we get to hit it. Um, 55.7 is probably less than Mystic Water. Yeah, we would still want to do Mystic Water Waterfall. I suppose, actually, it's worth noting Gyarados is on the field, turn 1. Crobat wants to go for Brave Bird or Hypnosis. We can leave Gyarados in until it gets Hypnoed. We can then swap to Steelix. We could swap to Steelix if Gyarados is asleep, so we can swap in on Brave Bird. We can click Screech. -2 its defense. At which point, Arcanine kills with Rock Slide. Which potentially, depending on our damage numbers with Noivern... So if we had a Chesto Berry... Our damage with Extreme Speed is 51, plus Rock Slide is 144. Is 195. This thing has 211 HP. How much does Fake Out do? 18? 213? Oh my god! Silk Scarf, Fake Out Togedemaru, into Rock Slide, into Extreme Speed, kills Noivern. That's really funny. Which means that we have a Chesto slot open on Arcanine. We can come in on any of Crobat's moves. Any of them critting Arcanine won't do enough damage to kill it. And specifically, Steelix will always bait Heat Wave, which does nothing. Yeah, 7.4 plus 32.3 is 39. Yeah, I think that does it. I think even if, like, yeah, we swap in on... Ooh, wait. Swapping in on Brave Bird into crit Heat Wave does kill Steelix. Okay. I might need to sit with this cook. It's been 15 minutes over time. I need to find someone to raid you all into. Thank you all for sticking around, though. Is anyone currently live? No. Does anyone have anyone they'd like me to raid into? Why is Turtle grounded? Okay. There's someone playing called Greenland Miku. Who's got 16 people up. I might do that. It is a stream tagged with English. Looks like they're currently doing a Brawly fight. Okay. Yeah. So we are going to raid into Greenland Miku. I say 3 fights down, 2 more to go before Winona. We are getting close. Winona's a scary fight. She's the first gym leader that gets Pokemon that are above the level cap. She gets a level 70 Staraptor and a level 70 Altaria. Not a fight to be trifled with. But we are making progress. We got through that really difficult, annoying fight, and we got through me fucking up and accidentally giving free healing to the Caesar. Friends, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. We probably won't be streaming on Saturday, so our next go live is probably going to be Sunday morning. I'll provide updates in the Discord if I need to. So make sure to tune in for that. I doubt we're going to get to Winona next stream, but we might at least get into Winona Cook next stream. So, until then, friends, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I have been April. She has been May. You have all been incredible, and I will catch you all in the next one. Go say hi to Greenland Miku for me. Have a good night, folks. Sending out raid.